Morning, everyone. It's 8:34 on Tuesday, August 2nd. And this is your pre-opening comment. It is video number 1389. Okay, Asia and Europe both down. Asia on the tensions related to Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. Um, Really kind of bullshit story. Um, you know, this is just China pushing back with Biden and seeing, just how far he'll carry it. But it really is somewhat meaningless. And frankly, if she hadn't made such a big deal about it, it might not have even been known. In any event, as far as I'm concerned, they can keep her. Uh, Pinterest with a miss, and yet the stock is up 360 or 18%. Closed 19.99 yesterday, last 23.59. Some decent guidance. Activision with a miss. The stock closed 80.08, traded down immediately to about 78, 77, and then popped right back up. Last is 80.20, and that's up 12 cents. Caterpillar with a miss. That one, not so much. Traded closed yesterday 194.86, high today 201, low 186, last 188. That's down about 7. Uber, the company that I don't even know how long it's been in existence, still cannot turn a profit. But everybody liked their cash flow story. The stock closed yesterday 24.60. That's up $1.15. Today traded as high as 28.5. Last is 28. That's up about 330, and that's 14%. But it's a cash flow story. Okay, I'm going to mention this one, but I'm not going to in any way, shape, or form give you the background or the information. AMTD. This is a Chinese company, so I won't trade it, but I will mention it only because yesterday the stock was 856 on the high last night, overnight. This morning it is trading at 12 up 10. But you need to steer clear of it. JetBlue with a miss, trading 820, down 39, or about 4%, almost 5%. And one that we own, RIG, with a slight beat, and the stock got as low as 232 a week or so, or actually 2 weeks ago. Traded as high today as 420. Last is 371. That's up 49 cents or 15%. They also, as I posted on our Discord page, the fact that they also got a $915 million long-term contract for an ultra-deep water drilling rig. I don't know who it's with, but I will tell you that's really substantial, and it does stretch over a period of years. This Inflation Reduction Act, it just keeps on getting more and more press, and the White House really tries like mad to explain it, but here's just one of the issues, and it's pretty important, I think. The biggest business in the United States is small business. And what we're getting towards now is these businesses having a minimum tax of 18%. And while I readily agree with that and I understand, um, what's going on there. I will say that when you have so many small businesses, what you're doing is you're putting them into a situation where there is clearly double taxation. I know they say corporations, but 99% of the businesses of small businesses are corporations. They're incorporated to help their owners and workers avoid um, all kinds of liability. And I understand that, and clearly that is necessary. You shouldn't be personally liable for a great deal of what these little businesses do. Um, but what it does do is it makes for some pretty extreme double taxation, because while they're saying, and this idiot Deese is saying, is that the individual's taxes are not going up. But in point of fact, they are. If they're paying less than 15%, their gross earnings for the company, the issue being that's how uh, their salaries, or however you want to clarify it to explain what it is, how it is that they're taking the money out of the business, they're being taxed ahead of time, so there's less. It's a smaller pie. So if they have to pay whatever their normal tax rate is, but it's already been taxed 15%, I think that's a problem. And, I hear these guys talking about it like it's this great deal. It's not a great deal. It's a typical tax and spend tactic. Okay, so at 7:30, the Dow was down 160. Part of that, of course, was the Caterpillar being down $7. Um, and right now, the implied open is down 167. Nasdaq was down 95, is still down about 95. S&P was down about 23, is now down about 26. So there you have it. I'll be back later on, but I did want to show you this chart. The gold is getting to a critical area. I said yesterday and the day before I thought it would be 1800. It is 1800. I called it from this turn back here 10 days ago, but it is now on the downtrend line that you can see. It's been a pretty well established channel, you know, hits it on the top, hits it on the top, hits it on the bottom, hits it on the top, hits it on the bottom, now hitting it on the top again. The question of whether or not it'll break through, is something that time will tell, but it is on the absolute highs of the day, 1805, up 1730. Unfortunately, this has not translated into a strong enough move for us to get out from under the Newmont Mining trade, who reported, horrendous numbers, and the stock is down. But I also don't think that gold can continue up and not drag the miners along with it. A quick look at the other futures. We have the oil up 60 cents, nat gas down 33 cents. I might consider it being a buyer there. We have the silver up with the gold, although not nearly as much. We have copper on the downside here. In the softs, we have cotton down $1. We have $4 lower on coffee. I put something in the Discord room yesterday calling it a top and an unsuccessful test to move back up through that 220, 222 area that I pointed out, both in these and in the weekly letters. As you can see, we got as high as 222.20 and closed down here at 213, and today we are 209 and change with another $4 loss. Bitcoin and Ethereum are both lower. Bitcoin 180, Ethereum 45. The dollar is down, and the bonds are much stronger again. All right, everyone, be careful out there. And as you know, we put out a level 2 alert yesterday and bought some SPY puts. Have a good